Hey guys, Brix back with another Lego Transformer review, and today we are wrapping up our version 2 of Lego Transformers Combined Wars Defensor. Throughout most of the videos I've already shown you how to put the newer robots in combining mode. I didn't do another review for Groove because all we really did was just update the connecting port as we did for Blades back here, so there wasn't really much difference to show off with that. We did the review for First Aid, Streetwise, Hotspot, and now Rook. I did update the crotch area a little bit, so if you have the one from version 1, it won't be compatible because of the new hotspot. So we're just going to kind of get into combining, and I'll show a shot of what it's like to connect Rook as the leg, replacing Groove. Alright, so the first thing that we want to do, well, let's move all the pieces that we don't need out the way for now. Let's get the chest piece out of here, the ladder, and let's get me out of here. Alright, so let's see. One of the most finicky parts will probably be connecting the waist to hotspot there, and you want to do that first because it's really easy to pop these in. This will be probably the hardest part out of the whole combination. So, like I said before, these two anti-studs right there are going to go into these studs right there. That bar is going to meet this clip right here where my fingernail is, and that clip down there is going to meet in between that bar right there. So I'm going to try to do everything as much on camera as possible, and that was fairly simple. Alright, cool, we like simple. So there we have the combining core so far. Pick that up a little bit. Okay, so we're going to do the original combination with Groove as the leg. Probably have to zoom out some. I feel like it got darker or something. That's kind of weird. It's like yellowy. So we're going to take Groove right here. Probably sit there and just lay that guy down. Bend that down so we could get a grip right there. Line that up with the port. And push down. Bada bing, bada boom. Do the same over here. I'll probably have to spread the leg a little bit. Just a little bit. Oh, where'd the port go? Easy. Alright. This will rest right under there. This will rest there. Bring this back up. Try to get them situated. Alright, so yeah, this is a tall guy. Let me make sure he cannot fall back. So now I can readjust the camera. But what I probably want to do, is it going to stay? Cool. But I still kind of want to adjust this up. as So we already see what the feet look like. Nice. Alright, so for me, what makes more sense, similar to the legs, is that we're going to take this piece right here, since it's really easy to just go on here. Remember, you want to get the toes or the feet of Hotspot to fall right in between this gap right here. So it's going to go right in there. It's 4 studs wide. And the jumper plates should be hitting these 2 anti-studs right where my nails are, right there. So let me just make sure everything lines up right before I go attaching more limbs. Come on, get in there. Cool. So that does make sense. All right. So what we'll probably end up doing is kind of feel like it wants to lean. Back a little bit, but let's see if I move it up. Oh, this kind of makes more sense too. Alright, so we'll see how that works. So what I'm going to do is actually put the arms onto the chest before I attach it to the torso. So I'm just going to take this, take first aid here, kind of just get in behind there so we could have alright, so that was the top of first aid's head, which is fine. Whoa, his arm came off here a little bit. Alright, so here we have first aid connected. Now we're going to get blades back in here, and blades is going to go right there. Should be simple enough. Cool. And as you can see, it supports it very well. So now we got to put it on the guy, right? My hands always get sweaty at this point. Wonder why that is. Come on, get on there. There you go, buddy. I'll just press that in there, nice and firm. And there we go. Nice. Good? Good. And there we have Defensor. Now we do have this little ladder piece which will connect to the back as it did before with these 2 studs into the back of the cab of Hotspot. And the only reason that well, I guess I could do that because I still got to shoot the video of replacing Rook right there. So just so you can see what the whole thing looks like. Let's get him combined up with the ladder. Okay. That's good. I want to lean to the back a little bit, not like the And the whole idea of putting the ratchets in there is to make it more more sturdy for the combining parts, but you know, the ankles are still the ball joints. So I mean, that's just so that you could use that fine tuning to make sure that everything is good. Now he looks a little stiff, but kind of don't want to mess this up on camera. Just to kind of spread his arms out a little bit. Oh, he's buckling a little bit, and that's fine. Come on. Nope, don't do that. Get your leg in there. As you can imagine, first aid is a lot heavier than blades. Oh no. Everybody wants to buckle. Come on. Guess I should put him the right way with the legs to the back. I kind of feel like now he's a little... Oh, it's grooved. It's more so because the table is pushing him back. Why I have to kind of put him to the back a little bit, but there you go. He can stand, and he has been standing on my shelf probably for almost a month prior to the review. So I mean, anybody who knows about the ratchets and the ball joints, they do wear down a little bit. As long as you set it, it's fine. But yeah, so yeah, now we're gonna quit this, and then I'll show you what it's like to connect Rook. Oh, I should probably show you a size comparison real quick, in case if it takes 2 days to do Rook. There he is with my G1 Bumblebee. Try to zoom out. And here he is next to me. So my combiners are a bit taller now because of the prefabricated thighs, and now the torso is a lot beefier, which makes them taller as well. They are on average about maybe 14 inches tall, I believe. But I kind of want to measure it, so we're going to pause this and start recording again. And let's see, we got some measuring tape here. Yep, to the top of the head it's about 13, and that's pretty much even with first aid and the shoulder bits and stuff like that. So yeah, this guy is about 13 and a half inches tall, and I guess here he is with the little cliff jumper from the Earthrise line. But yeah, let's show what Rook looks like. Okay, and we zoom out a little bit, and this is what he looks like with Rook. Nice. Now, to me, I personally like the way he looks with Rook a lot better. I know I'm a bit of a G1 purist, and you know, the cartoon would have you think that Groove was on steroids because he was like just as thick as Streetwise to make it look aesthetically, you know, it made it make sense. But with Rook, to me, it looks a lot better, a lot more sturdier, looks beefier, and I kind of like that look. Ideally, I would probably put first aid down as one of the legs because he's, you know, pretty beefy. But I'm gonna take it off the tripod here and kind of be able to get you some close-ups on Defensor's head. Oh, see, it changes color when I zoom out. That's what it is. So that's Defensor. Got his. Look at the details of the chest, stomach area. Try to get as accurate as possible. The little wheels on the thighs, the feet, and the hands, and all the stuff you're pretty much familiar with. I think I did change up Groove's forearms instead of those long silver missiles, just to put those, kind of look like smaller missile pods. This is how first aid looks. Let me see if I can get any other type of shots that might help give you oh, yeah, pretty beefy up there. Pretty beefy. Trying to get around all my lights and stuff. So you can see how the side profile looks. I swear if it wasn't for a thing about being Lego or the fact that I built it, I would think this is like a third-party combiner or something. So yeah, it looks pretty good. I am very happy with it. Didn't really have much else to... Well, I did all the size comparisons already, so you see what that looks like. Would love to show it off with a constructor, but he'd still probably tower over this guy. But yep, this is my version 2 Defensor. It looks a lot more G1 accurate. Instructions for this guy are already uploaded to brixmediastudios.com, and yeah, swing by there and you can see pictures of all 200 transformers in one display. I had it on the review table along with another table about the same size as this, and you see all 10 combiners lined up in the back, so that's definitely something to check out. Can't wait till there's more conventions so that you guys can see these things in person. But yeah, I just wanted to knock this out real quick. I have a couple of clients interested in getting their hands on Defensor, so I wanted to show exactly what he looks like updated. So, but yeah, stay tuned for more videos, and I will see you guys next time. Peace.